Hello everyone, welcome to day 265 of playing chess every day for a year. Let's find the game. Starting with the white pieces, I'll play e4 here. We get the Scandinavian defense, so I'm happy to take. If the queen takes, I'll play knight c3. They can check me. I think I could go for queen trade, which is probably good. The queen trade is probably the best choice. I'd just develop my knight to the center and then play for the center. I could bring the bishop out, but I actually prefer fianchettoing my bishop and castling, so I'll take this way. Definitely play d4 here. They can go attack a pawn. And I actually don't have a way of protecting it without moving my king. I could give up the pawn. Put my bishop on this long diagonal. I mean, everything's on light squares here, but only way I can stop them from taking this is by playing king d1. I don't really like that. I can then also never castle. King d1 probably isn't a terrible move though. I don't want to give up a pawn and let them have such a good bishop though around my king. I could develop my dark squared bishop here, but I think I should probably just go for g3 and then putting my light squared bishop on this diagonal. This main diagonal on the board, which would seem quite strong. They just bring their knight into the game. I could now play f3. Stopping the knight from coming forward. I can't pin the knight to anything. I think I can bring my rook to the center of the board now. I can't play bishop to f4 because they just kick me away. But then I'd come in and pin their knight, so maybe that's a possibility for me. Yeah, so now I can bring my bishop here. If they ever make this move, I just pin their knight to their rook. So they're trying to stop me from coming here and then kick me away. I can stop them from kicking me away with the move h4. And I think I'll go for that. Just make it tough. This is a nice square for their knight now. But I think I'm stopping them from kicking me away. Castling into this bishop and these pawns doesn't seem that good actually for them. I think I should try and bring my other rook to the middle of the board. I could try to play for f3 and g4 and just kick this bishop away. Move mine and then keep pushing. It could be quite good for me. Now actually I'd probably like my rook back on this h or g file. This is a really annoying piece. I can't play here because they just take. I could bring my knight across the board. I think I'll try to bring my king over to the b2 square to try and bring a rook to the middle of the board. If I play b3, they can give me this check and have quite a good bishop there. So maybe I should put my king on the a2 square and then bring my rook over to the center. Or do I just hang this no matter what? Maybe I just give them this because this bishop doesn't really stop my king from going to where I need it. And I can always trade it off with my own bishop. Yes, I do go for the check. Now I can just drop back my own bishop and try to fight for this diagonal. This check wasn't really that good. I'll definitely fight for this diagonal. Yeah, and they should probably take. Instead they choose to go back. But this gives me what I want, and I want my king on this square just to be able to bring a rook into the game. They push, but to be honest, if they take, I can just take here. They are threatening to take this though, so I could take here, and if the rook takes, I take here. This is protected, so I don't have to worry about them taking. But then they do take with the check, so I probably have to take here first. And then here. I don't want them to take here. I probably have to play this move first to prevent them from winning anything over here. If they take, I just take like this, and I attack their bishop. This is hanging. They go ahead and take anyway. I can give them my knight because actually first I'll go ahead and play this. Well, now I'm attacking a pawn and a bishop. I think taking here will be very good for me. I'm just able to force their bishop away. They go ahead and take. I'll play this move. Here I can force them to double their pawn structure. My bishop's still on this strong diagonal. And I still have 2 threats. They defend the pawn, but that does not stop me from being able to win this and damage their structure. I can't win this pawn, but I can double my rooks in the center of the board. Like this on the D&E files. And bishop b4 does attack this, and they have to move it. They choose to push. I'll probably go ahead and choose to take their knight, which could let me come in here to pressure this. If they take, I can come in here. And I'm not attacking the pawn yet. I can add pressure to it. I could also play here, forcing them to either push or defend the pawn. I think this move, rook to d6, is fine. I can bring my rooks over to attack this. I'm just trying to double up on this. They fork my rook and pawn, but I am winning this one back. If they take here, I'm just going to take here and try to win this. And with these pass pawns, my position look very good. I'll go ahead and take with this rook, I think. They do accept the trade. They can give me a check, but I'll simply just move and try to win this pawn. They hit my bishop and this pawn. I can't protect both. But obviously I have to save my bishop. It's actually a very nice move because it comes with a check. Probably play bishop here to attack this and give up this pawn. They give me the check, but now they're not I mean, they win a pawn, but I'm winning this one back. I'm also just attacking this right now with tempo. I mean, if I take this, they have a very nice check. And so I can't actually take this. They are attacking this, which is very annoying. To be honest, I could probably actually give up my rook for the piece and pawn, because then I just have protected pass pawns that I can push. And this is probably actually still winning for me, even if I sacrifice my rook. I can't allow them to take this. Although maybe if I take and they take and I take, that's fine for me. Honestly, I'm really thinking about sacrificing my rook for this position, where my king and bishop protect the pawns and help me promote. I am winning this back as well, so I'll go ahead and play this and see how I do. Although they can bring their king over, I can bring my king in here. Also cut their king off completely. I have to take this. I'm threatening a check here. But I mean, I'm the one who's closer to the pawn, so now I have to make a move here. I probably don't want the king to be able to come in. I should probably try to attack this with my bishop. King over, I'm just going for the attack on this. Can even pin this. And then they have to make a move. Now if I move, they can push. This is very bad now. I have to take, I mean. Nothing I can do there. Place my bishop on this square. Well, I just go back with the bishop, I think. I feel like I have to play king up here. If they push, I take, but then they promote. If I step away. Yeah, the problem is if I step here, they push. If I step away, they push after we take. They can... Yeah, the problem is if I step away and they push and we trade, or I sacrifice, I mean. If I step here and they push, I just play here. But to be honest, their king stops it, so... Yeah, the problem is now I have to give up the bishop. Because otherwise they promote. King here. They have the opposition. They just end up winning this game. That's very annoying. Yeah, and I have to step away. That's just very annoying. I'll go ahead and resign this. And so let's see this game. I was actually completely winning this game, but I had one huge blunder, which threw the game away. I was +5 at one point. It's actually best to block with the bishop instead of the queen. But this is still fine. King d1 isn't the best move. I should probably just push. I mean, pushing here, if they take, I'm threatening a fork. I'm just fighting for space. If they take, I have this. I'm threatening a fork. So they have to move their king. I play like this instead. King b1 works. Bishop back is good. King b2. Them pushing is not good. I could have played rook d1 here and just stop them from taking because I'd be defending. Now I'm actually better here. Them taking's a mistake. Because now I have 2 attacks. I can also +3 here. Yeah, I can force some doubled pawns from them. And then just play like this. And actually taking here was a big mistake. Bishop h3 can win me this pawn. Oh wow, I actually missed taking here. I saw this threat. I could have just taken here to protect this. I'm not sure why I didn't play that. I'd be winning here. Instead I go to win this. Which isn't bad. Bishop all the way back is best. I'm supposed to stay on this diagonal to stop them from coming behind the pawn. So that's definitely a mistake from me. Yeah, and the sacrifice of the rook is not good. This move forces knight to d5. Then I play rook d6 as the best move. Then they play knight to e3. And then I can just pick up the pawn. They check me, I just step away. So the sacrifice definitely wasn't good. They allowed my bishop in. And here I'm actually completely winning. They have to re-sacrifice their rook. And it's me who's much better. I had to play king in to stop them from coming in here. Wow, this was completely winning for me. Oh, I completely missed the move here, which was king to e3, winning this. And if they try to hold on, I'm the one that's winning that pawn. Wow, this is completely winning for me. Yeah, so I was actually winning this endgame. I felt I was doing better. It wasn't the rook sacrifice that got me to this position, but a mistake from them. This was a blunder which drew the game. Throws away a win here. I had to play king d4 and drop back. Probably getting my king to this square. Forcing them to make a move. And they have no good moves. If they ever step away from this pawn, I'm the one that comes in. So that was the plan. I actually had to sacrifice the bishop here. And just play king down, and this is the draw. This is just a draw. No one can come through. This endgame is actually winning for black. And stepping away was my big mistake. I had to step here. And any move we make draws the game. So f3, I end up taking. And so after this, they step here. I play bishop d5, bishop f3. I'd probably play bishop f3 here. This is just a draw. No one can win this. But I blunder by playing king e2. Stepping away allows them to push. And I have to play this. I'm not sure why this is a mistake, because if I go here, they promote anyway. And that's a loss. They'd end up checkmating me here. Bishop d3 is a blunder just because it misses king to d4. So I definitely should have won this endgame. Completely winning. If I just found the right move, which was king e3 early here, I can end up winning a pawn. Probably two. And this will just be a win for me. That's really annoying. This should have been a win for me. I should have spent more time thinking about the position. I do this every single day. But anyways, that'll be it for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.